You were saying something.
I also try to get some confidence
Hmm.
to speak English.
Okay. So, do you think that's going to help you in your work, in life, like generally?
Yes, ma'am. Actually, um, uh, English is also so important like other language
Mm-hmm.
that nowadays, like Hindi, English is for also important for our children. So
Mm-hmm.
like if we understand English easily, then also we teach our childrens.
Our
So
children, correct.
that's why.
Okay, that's nice. So, just in general for communication, for your betterment, and for family and work and everything in general.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay. Don't mind me asking because everyone has their own reason, right? Some people want to do it for work. Some people are giving some test or something, some exam. Some people
Yes, ma'am.
are trying to get a job. So that's why I asked you, what was your reason? Since you already have a business and everything. So
Yes,
that's
ma'am.
good, nice. So you're keen to learn basically.
Yes, ma'am. And
Excellent.
also try to find a good job if I get.
Okay. In case you want to like do something else.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay. Good,
If
good.
if I get a good job, then
Yeah, if you get an opportunity, maybe.
yes, ma'am.
Perfect.
Okay, ma'am.
All right, cool. Thanks. Nice chatting with you, Sumit.
Thank you, ma'am.
Welcome.
Good
Yes,
afternoon.
ma'am. Good afternoon.
Good
Good
afternoon.
afternoon, Meera, Manju, Abhay. Good afternoon to all of you. Sorry, I just was talking to Sumit. I've not really got a chance to talk to him before. So, how are you guys? All good? I hope everyone's doing well.
Yes, ma'am. I am good, ma'am.
All right, cool. Okay, so in the morning we were completing that session, right, on talking about a personality. So if of you wants to talk about a personality, you all can. Otherwise, we can move on to this task. In the morning, I told you all, right? Words to describe a person's characteristics or qualities. किसी के qualities, characteristics के बारे में describe करने के लिए किस तरह के words we can use? What kind of words we can use? So whoever wants to start, should we start off with this task or does anyone want to speak on any personality first? Just let me know.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, tell me.
Ma'am, in morning,
Uh-huh.
I want to talk about, ma'am, current president, ma'am.
Okay.
So, can I speak, ma'am?
ठीक है, चलेगा. You can go ahead, Abhay, and then we can start with this exercise. Till the time the others, please try to think of different kind of words that you can use to describe someone's characteristics.
Yes, ma'am.
Try not to Google or search. Try to think. किसी के personality, characteristic के बारे में English में describe करने के लिए what kind of words or phrases can we use? Okay. All right,
Yes.
Abhay. Abhay, you can go ahead with your speech.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, uh, Draupadi Murmu has been elected 15th President of India, ma'am. Ma'am, I want to describe about life, ma'am. So she was born in a small tribal village, Odisha state Odisha state, and his life is very struggle. He has spent his life very struggle. Last 4 years, she
Abhay, hello.
okay, ma'am, okay. Ma'am, she has lost three members last 4 years, ma'am. husband and two kids. That is a very tragic incident with her, ma'am. And his father is his father is a very poor family, travel community. He study he study with disturbance, and he got he did graduation in University of Odisha, and his career his career started as a clerk in government of Odisha, and then after that he left the job, and first time she elected as a ward councillor in his panchayat. And then after he joined a BJP government, and first time he made a governor of Jharkhand. She was a eighth governor of Jharkhand state. Then after first time he elected the governor in 2015, and he retired in 2021. And after that he elected as a president of India um, uh, last month, and she is first woman and first individual born after independence of India. So, and she is a second woman of president of India, ma'am. So I learned something about Draupadi Murmu. His life is very struggle. He was born in a very poor family, and then he reached a top post of first woman of India as a president of India, ma'am. So this is a learned of everybody of this from the Draupadi Murmu. Thank you, ma'am.
All right, you're welcome, Abhay. Okay, good share about Draupadi ma'am. So, just one thing, Abhay, you have to keep this in mind when you're talking about a person, you have to use the right pronoun, okay? So,
Yes,
she
ma'am.
goes by the pronoun she. So, you were saying he.
Yes, yes.
So, you have to keep a check on that, okay? Please be careful when you're speaking.
Yes, yes,
Okay?
ma'am.
And I think you were trying to you were trying to say that there was a tragic accident. आप ये word use कर सकते हो, tragic. Tragic,
Yes, ma'am.
tragic मतलब बहुत ही sad, बहुत ही terrible. Tragic.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. और दूसरा word है
Yes, yes.
अभय tragedy. Tragedy जो है वो noun form.
Tragedy.
Yeah, that's a noun. For example, I could say
Yes.
there was a tragedy in her life. ठीक है? There was a
Yes, ma'am.
tragedy in her life. तो ये हो गया noun form. ठीक है? नहीं तो अगर describe कर रहे हैं तो tragic आप बोल सकते हो.
Yes, ma'am.
आप ऐसे भी चाहिए तो बोल सकते हो अभय. You can say she had to face.
Yes.
Can you read this much portion which I have highlighted? She had to face.
Ma'am, She had to face several obstacles.
Yeah, correct. She had to face several obstacles.
She had to face several obstacles.
Yeah, so obstacles means like
Yes, ma'am.
adchane, right? Hurdles.
Badha.
Badha, correct. So she had to face
हाँ
several
हाँ बाधाएं
obstacles. Yes,
बाधाएं
correct, correct. तो अगर आप चाहो तो ऐसे भी डिस्क्राइब कर सकते हो. आप ये भी बोल सकते हो, her life has been full of struggles. Her life has been full of struggles. Okay, Abhay. All right, thank you, Abhay. Okay, I think he got disconnected. All right, cool. So anyone else who wanted to speak on any personality, or can we start off with this exercise? Words to describe a person's character.
We can start, ma'am, with the new exercise.
Chalega. Vishakha is saying we'll start. Okay. So, all right. So let's start off with who wants to start, or should I ask you all? How do you want to do this? Okay.
Ma'am,
Meera,
only we have to give word.
your
Means
yeah.
correct. Okay, so
Your-
may I give some word?
Okay, fine. So wait 1 second, yeah. So Vishakha is going, then Meera, and anyone else who wants to go ahead, just raise your hand, all right? So Vishakha, yes, go ahead.
Ma'am, can we describe about this negative and positive, both?
Yes, both. It can be a positive quality, it can be a negative quality as well. Let me just write that in the chat box. I mean, in
Okay,
the
ma'am.
screen. Yes, okay.
like
Vishakha.
ma'am,
Yeah,
Okay, so my first word is audacious.
audacious. Okay, all right. Any other word?
In yeah, ma'am, ebullient.
Hmm.
EBULLENT.
Okay.
Then I have one word. Narcissistic. Narcissistic.
Hmm.
NARCISSISTIC. Yeah, narcissistic.
Yeah.
Okay, I have 3 words and I have 2 idioms. No, yeah, means phrase. A man of few words.
Okay, very nice. And what else?
And blow hot and cold. We can say characteristic of the person to blow hot and cold.
Okay, next one.
That's it, ma'am.
That's it. Okay, very nice. So you've got to explain all this to us. So the first word you said
Okay.
is audacious, right?
Yeah,
Can you tell
audacious.
us what does this mean?
Means brave. Audacious means sassy, brave.
Someone who's very brave.
Yeah.
Bold and brave and daring.
Ha.
Okay, good. Next word, please.
Is ebullient. So ebullient person means energetic and happy.
Hmm.
Happy person.
Like a jolly, jovial, cheerful person.
Yeah, jolly. Yeah, joyful person.
Okay.
Who always ready to do something good, or he's always happy and energetic. Yeah.
Okay, energetic, great. All right.
Then narcissistic means a person is who is self obsessed, means excessively self absorbed.
Someone who is too full of themselves, right?
Yeah, we can say self loving person.
But self-loving is a little different from self-obsessed. Means someone who
Yeah.
only thinks about themselves, is very obsessed with themselves.
Yeah. It
So
is quite
is-
negative now, ma'am. I think.
yes, because the synonym says egoistic. It
Okay.
also says egoistic. Someone who has, a big ego.
Okay.
So it's a negative connotation. Self-loving is more positive, if you say
Positive.
positive. But self-narcissist, if someone is a narcissist or someone who is self-obsessed, is a little more egoistic, too full of themselves. मेरे से ज़्यादा कोई है ही नहीं. I'm the best. And everybody else is below me, inferior to me. So that is being narcissistic. Okay. So
yes,
a man of few words. Can you give me a sentence with a man of few words?
yeah. He hardly talk to other because he is a man of few words.
Okay. He hardly talks to anyone. He's a man of few words.
Yeah.
Someone who basically does not talk much. Yes?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
A man of few words, जो बहुत कोई कम बोलते हैं, लोग होते हैं ऐसे जो बहुत कम बोलते हैं, या conversation में भाग नहीं लेते. They don't take part in like a group conversation and all that. So
Introvert type person, ma'am.
right. Correct. You're right. Okay. And what about this phrase, blow hot and cold? Can you explain that to us?
So, yes, ma'am. That a man who tell something different and do something different. So we called like it blow hot and cold. Uh, Means in Hindi we can say dogla insan means
Two-faced.
yeah, two-faced person. Yeah.
Okay. So I am just writing down some sentence for you here. So I could say she blows hot and cold, or she is two-faced.
Okay. Can I say one sentence, ma'am?
Yes, Ashaka, go ahead.
So, uh, uh, don't trust him because he always blows hot and cold.
This is all right. Don't trust him because he always blows hot and cold.
Yeah.
All right. Super. Very nice, Ashaka. Interesting words and interesting phrases. Very nice. I'm sure there's a lot for everyone to learn. Thank you. Okay. So let's go to Meera. Meera, do you have anything to share with us?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Go ahead.
Ma'am, ambitious.
Ambitious. Okay.
Yes. Enthusiastic.
Enthusiastic. All right.
Determined.
Determined.
Determined बोलते हैं ना.
Determined.
Determined. Witty.
Witty. All right.
Yes. And reliable.
Reliable. Okay, good one. So these are all, they all look positive, right? Positive.
Yes, ma'am.
Very
And intellectual, ma'am.
intellectual. Okay. So what we'll do is, Meera, we will ask the learners if anyone wants to know what any of these words mean, and you tell them what it means, okay? So does anyone want to know the meanings of any of these words? Ambition.
Yes, ambitious. It means is want to do something. Can we say, ma'am, like this?
Yeah, someone who has ambition.
Yes.
Do something in life, whatever aspect of life it is.
Yes, ma'am.
You can be ambitious as a student, as a working person, as an artist, as a business person. You can be ambitious.
Yes, ma'am.
Right. Okay.
And yes, ma'am.
Go ahead, Meera. Yeah.
Enthusiastic means we can say that I am enthusiastic in gardening in Hindi.
Correct. Yes. I'm enthusiastic about gardening. I can be enthusiastic about anything, right? Something that I'm excited about.
Excited, yes.
Yeah.
Success, we can say, ma'am.
Correct. And as a person also in general, we can say, he's quite enthusiastic in general, to talk.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, great. Then we have the next word. Can you pronounce the third one?
Determined, ma'am.
Determined, yes.
Determined means, for example, means I want to become a doctor, and I determine that I will work hard for that post. Yeah.
Perfect, yes. You're determined, you want to ensure that you achieve your goal. And
Yeah.
you will do whatever is required to achieve that goal. You're determined towards it. Could be anything, the smallest of things or the biggest of things. So to be
Yes.
determined, okay.
Witty. Witty, it means immediate can give reply. We can say, ma'am.
Yeah, someone who is humorous, someone who can give smart and funny, can have smart, funny conversation. Like for example, these very famous.
Mazakia in Hindi, ma'am, we can say.
Correct. Mazakia, but also kind of smart. Like how, for example, if you remember these Akbar and Birbal stories, so
Yeah.
Birbal always had these very witty ideas and witty responses. So
Yes, ma'am.
someone like that we could say is witty.
Yeah.
Great. Okay, then next.
Next, reliable.
Yes.
Means we can believe on him, them, her, yeah, him. Ma'am.
We can believe in them. Okay, we can depend on them.
We can, okay.
Right? We can depend. When I say that the person is reliable, that means, for example, she is a reliable employee, which means that I can depend on this employee.
भरोसेमंद में in Hindi,
भरोसेमंद, बिल्कुल भरोसेमंद, जिस पे हम डिपेंड कर सकते हैं, हम उनको कुछ रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी दे सकते हैं without any worry. We know that they will take care of it.
intellectual means access wiser, you can say wiser person, yeah, intelligent, access.
Yes, intellectual is someone who's clever, who is
Clever.
wise, who is intelligent, someone
Yes.
who is intellectual.
Yes.
Yes. Has good knowledge. It also says, so if I check the synonyms, knowledgeable, someone
Knowledge.
who is knowledgeable, logical, intellectual.
Okay.
Perfect. Okay. Good words, Meera. Very nice.
Thank you, ma'am.
Welcome. Let's ask anyone any questions still here with any one of the words, Vishakha or Meera's words. Okay, everyone seems to be getting the idea. Okay, let's go to the next person then. Amit. Hi, Amit.
Yes, ma'am.
What words and phrases do you have for us? Tell us.
Yes, ma'am. Gullible, ma'am. G-U.
Yes, gullible.
Yes, ma'am. Gullible. Conscientious.
Conscious? No, conscious.
C-O-N-S-C-I-E.
Yes, yes. Got it. Conscientious. Okay, that pronunciation.
Yes, conscientious.
Yeah, so you'll have to just practice it.
And
yeah, okay, go ahead.
okay, ma'am. And A-G-I-L.
Agile. Okay.
And A-L-L-U-N-G. Alluring.
Yes. Alluring. Yes.
Alluring. And idioms, ma'am. A barrel of laughs.
A barrel of
Laughs. Laugh, ma'am. Laugh.
oh my god, this is something very different. Okay, and anything else?
And ma'am, like, can we say, ma'am, a big mouth, a big mouth.
A big mouth. Okay.
Yes.
Right. Okay, great. So these are the ones you have, right, Amit? Okay. Okay. Can you say the first word, please? Say the first word.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Can you
He
say?
is a gullible person.
The pronunciation is gullible. Although इसमें u है, but वो u जो है वो अ का sound है.
Gullible.
Gullible. जैसे Gully Boy the movie, Gully. So same way, gullible. Okay. So
Gullible.
gullible. Can you tell us what is the meaning
Gullible.
of gullible, Amit? What's the meaning?
Ma'am, like kindly person, ma'am. Kind-hearted person.
Kind-hearted. ठीक है. Anything else? Anything else that's the meaning? It's slightly different from kind-hearted, actually. Did you find out the meaning of gullible?
Wait. Like mercy, ma'am.
Okay.
Synonym of
yeah,
gullible, mercy. No.
correct. Actually, gullible का आप synonym बोल सकते हो someone who is naive या someone who is very innocent. Okay. जैसे कोई कुछ लोग
Yes.
होते हैं ना तो जो आसानी से लोगों की बातों में आ जाते हैं. You know, आसानी से किसी की बात को मान लेते हैं. अगर हम उनको कुछ भी बोले
Yes,
तो
yes.
उनको आसानी से हमारी बात को हमें ट्रस्ट कर लेते हैं और बात मान लेते हैं. दे आर वेरी गलेबल. जैसे इनोसेंट
Yes,
हम
yes.
कहते हैं, ही इज वेरी इनोसेंट और शी इज वेरी इनोसेंट. या एक और वर्ड है, there's one more word, naive. I've written that word here, naive, Naive. So it's not a great quality to have. It's not negative, but ये जो quality है अगर किसी में है तो उनको थोड़ा careful होना पड़ेगा. You know, when they are dealing with people, such people have to be very careful, right? Because imagine if you can't be a business person if you are gullible, right? Because people may take advantage of you.
Yes, ma'am.
So gullible, you know, you have to be
Yes,
very
yes.
careful. ठीक है? So
And
that's
innocent other meaning is निर्दोष भी होता है ना मैम?
हाँ, innocent का दूसरा मीनिंग है, एक्चुअल मीनिंग है निर्दोष, जिसकी गलती नहीं है, जिसने कुछ किया नहीं है गलत. Innocent, like in your law and all of that, the person is innocent, the defendant is innocent basically. But here gullible also has a meaning of innocent, but basically it means जो बहुत आसानी से किसी की बातों में आ सकते हैं, लोगों को ट्रस्ट कर सकते हैं, बहुत गलेबल है. इसको फूल बनाने में टाइम नहीं लगेगा. It's easy to fool them. Okay, so that's gullible. Okay, next word, Amit, can you say the word?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, what's the second
Ma'am,
word?
yes, ma'am. Conscientious. Ma'am, like honest, synonym, honest.
Someone who is again reliable, careful. जो बहुत careful है, वो ही dependable, honest, careful है, conscientious. You know, it comes from the word, Amit. आपने ये word तो सुना होगा, conscience. ये word सुना है, conscience.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, like I can give you an example. Conscience is basically my conscience doesn't allow me to do this. My conscience doesn't allow me to do something wrong. It doesn't allow me to kill a person, for example. My conscience, my morals, my values, they don't allow me to do something wrong, or they don't allow me to tell lies. So that's the meaning of conscience. उसी से आता है conscientious. मतलब कोई एक जो बहुत केयरफुल है, जो बहुत केयरफुली सब कुछ करता है, सोच समझ के करता है. अगर शॉपिंग भी करते हैं तो कॉन्शियसली करते हैं, कॉन्शियंस है उनका.
Yes.
Okay, Amit, what's the third word?
Agile, ma'am.
Agile, yes, that's the pronunciation, agile. Okay, what does it mean?
Yes, ma'am. He is a agile child, right, ma'am?
Yes, yes. So what's the meaning of agile over here?
Like active, ma'am.
Yeah, quite active, flexible, right? Very active,
Yes.
very flexible. Yes, like an athlete. For example, जब हम athlete या sports person की बात करते हैं, they are agile, right? Like a gymnast. A gymnast has to be very agile. Perfect. Okay, next, the next word, Amit.
Yes, ma'am. Alluring, right, ma'am?
Alluring.
Pronunciation.
Alluring.
Alluring,
Yes.
alluring.
Hmm.
So, yes, ma'am. Ma'am, when my boss wears white shirt, he looks alluring,
So you mean to say
right, ma'am?
attractive? Attractive.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Correct. You're right. Absolutely. Alluring means appealing, attractive.
Thank you.
A person, a personality could be alluring, for example. Yes. Perfect. Then the idiom, a barrel of laughs.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. How do we
So,
use this in a sentence?
my friend is barrel of laughs.
Yes. Perfect. So what do you mean by that?
Like someone is a funny person, ma'am.
Yes. When someone has a very good sense of humor, right? A funny guy, a
Yes,
funny
yes.
person. Barrel of laughs. Very nice. Okay. And the second one, next one.
Second one is can we use introvert person, ma'am? Introverts person.
I think a big mouth is more like someone who tends to exaggerate. जो सब बढ़ा चढ़ा के बोलते हैं. A big mouth. जिसकी आदत होती है ना सब कोई भी छोटी बात को भी बढ़ा चढ़ा के उसकी स्टोरी बना देना. That
Yes,
घुमा
yes.
फिरा के मैम है ना.
not only घुमा फिरा के, but also like how one of you was saying the other day, someone who tends to spin yarn, जो boast करते हैं, बहुत ज्यादा बढ़ा चढ़ा के बोलते हैं. जैसे अगर उनकी छोटी सी गाड़ी होगी, तो they'll have a BMW or a Merc. They'll try to exaggerate everything. So that kind of a person is a big mouth. सब बढ़ा चढ़ा के बोलना.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you
बड़
put it in a sentence, please, Amit?
जैसे
Yes, ma'am.
बड़ बोले होते हैं मैम वही.
When
हाँ वही. हाँ अमित बोलिए.
yes, ma'am. When I meet my with my friend talk a big mouth.
You could say my friend. I'll write it over here. Whenever I meet Raj, sorry, 1 second. Whenever I meet Raj, I realize that he is such a big mouth. Can you read the sentence, Amit?
Yes, ma'am. Whenever I meet Raj, I realize that he is such a big mouth.
Okay, got it. So you're trying to say, whenever I meet this friend of mine and he starts talking and, from all his talks, I realize he's such a big mouth. He's not changed. He still has the same habit.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Very nice, Amit. All of you, Vishakha, Meera, and Amit.
Thank you.
Good. Different words. Very interesting.
मैम
Yes, Meera.
मैम ये ये अमित वर्ड मैम अमित कौन सी है क्या बोलेंगे मैम?
Yeah, this one, right? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So it's a slightly tricky one. You'll have to listen to it and practice it on Google or on the app. But it is basically, this word is conscience, and this is conscientious. जैसे लिखा है ना वैसे ही, conscientious.
Conscience से बना ना मैम ये?
Correct. Conscience is the noun form. Conscientious is the adjective.
Okay, ma'am.
You can Google this and figure out how to use the noun and how to use the adjective.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Welcome. Okay, Harshil, you have raised your hand. Do you want to share some words or do you have a question? Okay, he's on mute. Anyway, okay, then Manju, you're next in line.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Do you want to share any words?
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay, go ahead.
One word, ma'am. Insolvent.
In
One word is insolvent.
Okay, perfect.
Ma'am, it's substitute bankrupt.
Synonym you mean to substitute bankrupt, correct. Okay, and what else?
One more, illicit.
Illicit, okay.
Third is ineligible.
Can you say that again?
Ineligible.
Ineligible.
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay.
Honorary.
Okay.
One more word, ma'am. Fastidious.
All right.
Fastidious. One more. Fanatics.
Fanatic. Yeah.
How many, ma'am, can we share?
I think these many are enough because the words that you come up with you'll have to really
Okay.
explain them to us. That will take time.
Yeah, ma'am.
This is
It's
fine.
enough. Five. I may.
Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, enough, ma'am.
Yeah.
I will go for fanatics.
Okay.
हठ धर्मी, ma'am. लोग हठ धर्मी. Fanatics are dangerous to society.
Fanatics are dangerous to society. Okay. So someone who is too obsessed with their religion,
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
yeah, will maybe will be dangerous or harmful to society in the name of religion.
Yes, ma'am.
Is a fanatic. Okay.
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Fine. Then go to the next word.
Fastidious.
Fastidious. Yes.
Those who are seldom. One cannot.
Okay. Someone who does not laugh or laughs seldom, very rarely.
Yes, ma'am.
So the synonym says like a fussy person, someone who's very fussy or demanding or finicky.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay.
My friend is a fastidious fellow.
Okay. Is it like someone who जिसको आसानी से हम please नहीं कर सकते, उसको खुश नहीं
Yeah,
कर सकते,
yes,
है ना?
accurate, ma'am. Yes,
कुछ
accurate.
भी करे हम तो खुश होते ही नहीं. Nothing is enough for them.
Yes, yes,
Okay. That's a fastidious person.
yes. Typical people.
Okay. Yes. Yes.
Honorary,
Can
ma'am.
we say, ma'am, khadus?
Oh my God.
For Hindi,
हाँ,
can we say khadus? Khadus?
अगर खड़ूस का मीनिंग अगर वैसा निकलता है तो आप बोल सकते हो. ठीक है.
Okay.
Honorary, ma'am.
Yeah, ma'am.
Yeah.
Some people who work selflessly.
To do honorary work, there is no
Yes.
gain for them. They are not going to get
Yes.
anything out.
Some people do honorary work also.
Right. Correct.
Ineligible. Ineligible, ma'am. How to pronounce?
Ineligible is correct. The pronunciation is correct.
Okay, ma'am. Those who are ineligible for this post will not be called for the interview.
So that means someone who's not qualified.
Yes, जो योग्य नहीं है.
Correct. जो मतलब eligible का opposite ineligible.
Ineligible. Yeah, right, ma'am.
Right. So for example, if for the job I need to be a graduate, but I am not a graduate, so I'm ineligible for this job.
Yeah, yes, ma'am.
Okay, perfect. Yeah.
Illicit.
Okay, yes.
These days, illicit, अवैध.
Illicit is basically illegal.
Yes, ma'am. अवैध. My sentence is on liquor.
Okay.
These days, illicit liquor is easily available.
Available. Yes. Okay. Good one.
Last one, ma'am. Insolvent.
Yes.
An industrialist has declared himself to be insolvent, bankrupt.
Perfect. Excellent. Kangal ho jana basically.
Right, ma'am.
Right? Perfect. Very nice. Insolvent or bankrupt. Bankrupt is the substitute.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Perfect. Very nice, Manju. Very different words and very interesting. Very nice.
Thank you, ma'am.
Welcome. Even the sentences that you made are good. Even the pronunciation, you got it right. Perfect.
Ma'am, honorary meaning, ma'am. What is the
Honorary is like unpaid. You know, if someone is doing some work or some kind of job, which is an honorary job. For example, एक society को ही ले लो. You know, when we live in societies, we have like a treasurer, secretary, and chairperson, right? So these jobs they don't get paid for. They don't get a salary or anything. That is an honorary job that they're doing. Honorary work.
okay,
Or
ma'am?
maybe if I'm working.
Honorable. I think make this
Ma'am, I heard sometime that honorary prime minister, our honorary prime minister,
That is honorable. That is a different word.
honorable.
honorable. Yeah.
Honorable Prime Minister. Honorable, whoever the person is, well, whoever, whichever dignitary it is, you can use the word honorable. So honorable is someone who is, you know, at a certain post, a worthy person, right? Like a prime minister is an honorary, I mean, an honorable person, a respectful.
माननीय.
Correct. माननीय जो हम बोलते हैं, वही honorable होता है ना? So that's it.
Okay.
But honorary work is basically work that is unpaid. It could be social service where you don't, you know, get a salary. Anything
Okay.
which you're not getting paid for and it is towards, say, the good of
बिना
somebody.
स्वार्थ के ma'am, can we say in Hindi?
That is selfless.
Okay, ma'am.
Selfless. But जो
Without
मैंने
pay.
आपको-
Without pay.
without any pay. जैसे perfect example है सोसाइटी में जो काम करते हैं जो core members होते हैं, that's honorary work. या अगर मैं किसी सोशल एनजीओ में काम करती हूँ,
एनजीओ में. यस.
Yeah,
स्वेच्छा से मैम. हिंदी में स्वेच्छा कहते हैं. स्वेच्छा से कार्य करना.
right? So that is all this kind of work is honorary.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay,
Thank you,
Swayam
ma'am.
Sevak, like Swayam Sevak do that work. Okay,
Yes.
got it, ma'am. Yeah.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Okay, so Sumit is going next. Sumit, do you have any words for us?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, go ahead. Honest, yes.
Merciful,
Merciful, yes.
grounded,
Grounded, that's a nice one. Yeah.
greedy.
Greedy.
Yes, ma'am. That's all.
That's all. All right, great. Okay, can you make one sentence with each word?
Mm. Honest.
Simple words, you can make sentence.
Yes, ma'am. Mm. It's a good habit to be honest for any people. For a people.
It's a good habit. It's good to be honest.
It's a good to be honest.
Yeah, it's good to be honest, or being honest is a good habit. It's a good quality. Okay, good. Merciful. Can you say the word merciful?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Can you make a sentence for us, Sumit?
Merciful. I think. Good.
Okay. Can you
No.
try to tell us? Okay. Go ahead.
मैम उसका मीनिंग तो होता है दयालु, बट कोई सेंटेंस नहीं बन रहा उसका. मर्सीफुल.
अगर अच्छे की आप हिंदी में एक बार बना लो. अगर आपको दयालु एक सेंटेंस में डालना है तो कैसे बोलेंगे आप हिंदी में?
We have to be merciful for the animals.
Yeah, you could say that. We should be merciful. We should be
We
kind.
should be merciful. Or yes, ma'am.
Yeah, you could say that. We should be merciful or we should be kind towards animals.
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
Good, good. Okay. Grounded. Can you say the word
Yeah.
grounded?
Yes, ma'am. A, a grounded person is always beneficial for the society.
So what is the meaning of grounded? Can you please tell us?
हम जमीन से जुड़ा हुआ जो मतलब
You mean to say like humble?
humble, yes ma'am.
Humble,
Yeah.
down to earth.
Down to earth.
Yeah, yeah. All these words are the same. Humble, down to earth, grounded.
Yes ma'am. Yes ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
जैसे we also say, you know, एक दूसरा भी तरीका है यही बोलने का. I can say, he has his head on his shoulders, or I could say, his head is on his shoulders. Meaning
Okay.
to say, he is quite grounded. He is not so egoistic or full of himself. Okay, and the last word, can you make a sentence with greedy?
Yes ma'am. All politicians are very greedy in India.
Okay, all right, fine. So, can you tell us what is the meaning of greedy?
हम लालची होते हैं वो बस लालच करते हैं हर चीज में.
Okay, someone who is lalchi. All right, fine. Someone who wants more, who is ready to manipulate and wants more and more. Someone who is
Yes.
greedy.
Yes ma'am.
That can be for money or it can be for any other materialistic stuff.
Yes ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Greedy for land, greedy for money.
Ma'am, these days we are watching in news, ma'am, ED
Hmm,
in every state, almost state, ma'am.
true.
Yes.
Unfortunate, but yes. So greedy is another word.
So,
All right.
okay, ma'am. Thank you ma'am.
Welcome, welcome to me. Karthik, you've raised your hand. Go ahead. What do you want to say?
Ma'am, topic is personality, no, ma'am.
Yeah, words to describe anyone's characteristics, personality, positive or negative.
Social butterfly.
Acha, you're starting with the words. 1 minute. Huh? Social butterfly. Okay, okay.
Okay. Next, a man of his word, woman of her word.
Someone who keeps their promise, you mean to say?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay.
Like couch potato, down to earth.
Couch potato we've done before. Down to earth is also okay. Something like what? Same thing, what he said.
A fuddy duddy.
Okay.
Fuddy duddy means one who is stuck in the past.
I don't know if I'm writing it correctly. One second, I'll check. What is the spelling?
FUDDY.
DDY and DUDDY. Right?
Hyphen
DUDDY.
DUDDY means or both are same, ma'am. Behind the times are a fuddy duddy.
Someone who's not willing to adapt to change, not evolving
Yes.
with time.
Yes, ma'am. Old fashioned.
Old fashioned. Okay. Fuddy duddy. Never heard this. Good one. Okay.
Ma'am, screen
Helping
not
hand.
visible.
Okay. Wait, I'll reshare my screen.
Okay.
Yeah,
ma'am.
Karthik, go ahead.
Helping hand.
Okay. Fine. So you've got, I think, 1, 2, 3, 4. Anything else that you want to add?
One more is there, ma'am. An armchair critic.
An armchair critic. Okay. Fine. So could you just quickly run us by all these words? So the first one you said is social butterfly. Could you use it in a sentence or explain it to us?
Like social butterfly is nothing but extrovert, means extrovert person.
Someone
So
who's an extrovert.
yeah,
Okay.
we call them as social butterflies. Means they want to enjoy. They want someone, some people around them always.
All right.
You want me to say some sentences, ma'am, using this words?
Yeah, I think better what you can do is put them in sentences.
Okay, ma'am. By my talk, others think that I am a social butterfly, but I am an introvert.
Okay. Cool. The next one.
Okay, it is always good to be as a man of our words. How to say this now? It is always good to be
A man of one's word.
man of one's word.
Okay. So what is the meaning
Because
of this? If someone is a man or a woman of his or her word.
to keep our promises, like
Someone who keeps their promises. Someone who doesn't break their promises.
yes, ma'am.
Okay. Or someone who does what they say.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Okay, fine. Take care. Fuddy duddy. Can you put that in a sentence?
Yeah, fuddy duddy. I thought that world person is a fuddy duddy, but he proved me wrong because he has more fashion sense than me.
Okay, very nice. Very good. A helping hand.
I think I'm a helping hand to my friends.
Very good. So someone who is very helpful in nature. Ready to help?
Yes, ma'am.
Great. Okay. And the last one.
Armchair critic is nothing but like passing comments without means from our own place without knowing what's the difficulty in that task.
So with yeah.
For example, means we can say like we mean so many people pass comments on movies like he should have done it, he should have done that, that director would have like changed that scene and would have done something else. Means we don't know the reality, means we don't know the hardships of the people in that movie. We simply like sit in our chair and pass comments without knowing the hardships of others. We call
Right.
them
As armchair critics. So you are correct, but the only thing is it's not like sitting in a chair and doing it. Basically, it's like you don't have the practical experience. You've not been in that situation, like you said, right? You've not been in that situation. You don't know how it works really practically, how it happens. And yet you are passing comments and criticizing that person or that situation. You're just criticizing it without actually knowing what they go through or what is happening. Yeah, that's an armchair critic. All right.
one more point, one more word is there now. Busybody.
Busybody. Okay.
So one who is always busy in some negative ways, like they're busy to know what's happening in others' life.
So someone who is very inquisitive.
Like nosy, we can say nosy.
Correct. It says a meddling or a prying person. Someone who's very nosy.
They are busy because they want to know they want to know everything in others' life.
Yeah. Like I could say, for example, anyone could say, my neighbor is such a busybody. Right? He always wants to know what's happening in everyone else's lives.
Actually, I forgot one movie name, ma'am. There are some movies like old movies. I forgot. Like recently, I have seen. Like there are three brothers. Like Salman Khan and two more girls are there. I think Salman Khan, Saif Ali Khan, and one more person. In that movie, every time some aunties come to their house and they always want to know what's happening in their house. Like they also comment about other aunties in the neighborhood. Like,
Yes,
There
ma'am.
are many stereotypical movies like that.
हम साथ साथ हैं.
maybe.
Yeah, correct. I think there's a group of ladies.
And take interested in others matter, ma'am. Can we say?
Unwanted, simply taking interest in other people, poking your nose in other people's business.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Not only poking, ma'am. Poking is okay, ma'am. If they try to like say something wrong about others.
Like
Yeah.
creating, making it controversial for no reason.
Yes, ma'am. Making stories.
All right, good ones, Karthik. Good sentences and good explanation also. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Welcome. Just before we go ahead,
Ma'am, I
Excuse me, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Excuse me.
yes, Abhay, 1 minute before anyone speaks anything or asks any questions, because it's already 4 o'clock. I want to share tomorrow's topic. So please keep yourselves on mute. Tomorrow we have 2 sessions, morning at 10 and in the afternoon at 3 p.m. This is the topic. It says here, I hope everyone can see my screen, okay?
No, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I will reshare my screen. 1 minute, I'm resharing. Manju, can you see now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, great. So everyone can see my screen. So the topic for tomorrow is to talk about a city. Now what you have to do is you have to pick any city in the world, preferably some city out of your country. So if you're from India, try to pick a city that's out of India. Pick any city anywhere in the world. Try to find out information about it. So what kind of information you could find? Tell us, what is the city known for? What languages do they speak there? Where is it located? Any famous personalities from that city? Tell us, what kind of industry, what do they have? What do they do there? Or what kind of jobs? Maybe something about their education system, about their transport. So any interesting information that you can find out, it's like you're presenting about that city. You are responsible to tell us about the city.
It must be abroad city, ma'am.
Yes, yes. If, for example, you're living in India, it should be some other city that you're talking about. If you're living somewhere else, it should be a foreign city. Some foreign city. Pick any city in the world it could be. Yes, Meera, got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
But ma'am, I never go abroad, ma'am.
You don't have to go abroad. I've also not gone abroad. Google खोल लो, Google में कोई भी city का नाम आप type कर लो, जो भी आपने सुना होगा, देखा होगा कहीं पे. So many cities are there, no?
Take the
Yeah,
help of Google Baba.
Yes, exactly. The only Baba that we should be, in my opinion, that we should be going to.
Google Baba knows everything. Google Baba knows everything.
Yes, correct. So Google about
Very
anything.
intelligent.
See, this will help you to read and comprehend, understand about something. You'll get to know something about a new place, and then you talk about it. So you can pick any city in the world, and the duration is 4 minutes maximum. So you'll get enough of time. So when you are talking about it, try to time yourself also, so that you speak for 4 minutes max. If you're speaking for lesser, it's okay, but not more than 4 minutes, so that we can try to give everyone time. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah, so that's the topic. Take a screenshot, picture, जो भी है इसका ले लीजिए, so that you guys know what you have to do tomorrow. Okay. So now, who wanted to say something? Abhay, what did you want to say, Abhay? बोलिए.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I have a what, ma'am?
हाँ, बोलिए. Yes, go ahead.
Ma'am, I have a very simple word. Diligent, ma'am.
Diligent. Yes, that's a nice, simple word, but a very effective word. Abhay, diligent. Yes,
Yes.
yes, yes.
The second, ma'am, courageous.
Courageous. Okay.
And ma'am, extrovert.
Extrovert.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. 3 words.
And ma'am, kind-hearted and trustworthy.
Kind-hearted and trustworthy. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So I think बाकी words के बारे में.
And one, ma'am, team player also, ma'am.
Team player, yes, that's a good one to use in the business environment. Team player. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you make
Yes.
a sentence using diligent, Abhay?
Yes, ma'am. I am very diligent person,
Hmm.
diligent employee.
So what does diligent mean?
Diligent means very hardworking,
Hardworking.
parishramי.
Correct. Okay. Cool. Yes, you're right. What about team player? Can you use the term team player in a sentence?
Yes, ma'am. Team player means mix up work with any person, any employee.
Hmm.
घुल मिल जाना मैम, किसी के साथ वर्क करना, काम करना.
Yeah, someone who is works very well in a team. When they are put in a team, they can work very well. They mingle with
Yes,
everybody, and they support and encourage
yes,
the team members well. Very nice. Good positive
right, ma'am.
adjectives, Abhay. The others we've done quite a few
Yes,
times. Courageous, extrovert, kind-hearted, trustworthy. So I think that should be okay. Thanks, Abhay. Vishakha,
yes,
yes,
ma'am.
what did you want to say? Hmm.
Yeah, ma'am, how to make sentence on armchair critic?
Armchair critic. Okay, wait, let's ask. Oh, Karthik is not here. Okay. So an armchair critic, for example, I could say, my friend has no idea of, my friend is such an armchair critic. Even though she has no idea of the amount of hard work I have to put in, she keeps criticizing me all the time. So she is an armchair critic. So it's like an adjective.
Okay.
Same like how you use an adjective. If I want to say she is honest, I could say she is an armchair critic.
Okay. Okay, ma'am. Got it.
All right.
Thank you, ma'am.
Welcome. Okay. Anyone else? Any questions, guys? Otherwise, we can wrap up for the day. Take a screenshot or a picture of these words. Maybe you can practice them, check the meaning, try to put them in sentences. And yeah, also tomorrow's task. Okay, so do prepare, do try to find out, try to prepare, see how you can. दीपाली ने जो आज बताया, थोड़े points आप लिख लो, 1, 2, 3 words जो भी है. So looking at the words, you'll realize what you want to say. Write down the information and try to put it in your own sentences. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Then have a good evening. I'll see you all tomorrow at 10.
Thank you, ma'am. Take care,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
Have a nice
Bye,
evening,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Bye, ma'am.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the class, guys. I hope all of you are doing fine.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, Meera. Good evening, Aryan, Sumit,
Good
Alpana.
evening, ma'am.
Good evening, guys. Any questions, any doubts, anything you want to ask?
Good evening.
Good evening, Karthik. Good evening, Z.
If you share the color of your wall, I will also do the means. I will also paint the wall with the same color.
Karthik loves the paint. It's actually green. That's it. Nothing else. I have no idea what the color is. This is just
Good evening, ma'am. How are you, ma'am?
yes.
Life, and you go to heaven. Like so, means we can share some sins and virtues.
Sins and virtues. Okay, great topic. I like it. And it's also kind of like very superstitious, right? Certain things people say is a sin,
Yeah.
but it might not be. It might not be something that is a sinful act, right? And what
Second,
exactly is sin? Yes.
second topic, ma'am. As there are lots of housewives here, I want to share one more topic, ma'am. Like, ma'am, these days we are getting lots of suggestions on Instagram and YouTube related to our health. Like, if you eat this,